Finish him!
What's going on, guys? Love Smash back with an all new video for you guys today, and in today's video we're going to be discussing console exclusive characters as well as regular guest characters. Now Ed Boon has already said that there will be console exclusive characters yet again, and there will also be characters in post-launch DLC. Do we know if they're going to be guest characters? We don't know just yet, but let's talk about this. Now I'm sure you guys already know the difference between a console exclusive character and a regular guest character. Console exclusive means they can only appear on either PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and a regular guest character can appear on either console. It doesn't matter. Now, let's just talk about guest characters for a second. Now, it pretty much, you have to meet a certain criteria to be considered a guest character in Mortal Kombat. You can't just have any old character in this game. You have to have a character where, not only is it cool if this character is going to be decapitating people, cutting them in half, ripping their intestines out, you have to be okay with that character having it done to them as well. Now, we first got a guest character in Mortal Kombat 9 with the addition of Kratos from God of War. He was a PS3 only exclusive character, and he was a great addition to the roster as well. And then we got a big surprise when Freddy Krueger was announced as a post-DLC character for MK9, and then an even bigger surprise when Scorpion made an appearance as a DLC guest character in Injustice Gods Among Us. And one more thing, going back to Kratos, Ed Boon has stated on Twitter that Kratos will not be making an appearance in MKX. He said he was an awesome addition in Mortal Kombat 9, but they do not want to repeat themselves. So now moving on to the PlayStation and Microsoft universe. There are a couple characters here that could fit the bill for guest characters, but it brings up two very big questions. And the biggest one is Microsoft or Sony going to be cool with having their characters decapitated, their organs ripped out, being cut in two, and are they popular enough to be included? Now, here are a couple options. The first one could be Evil Cole McGrath. Like, he has some moves. He has, like, flame moves, like that weapon he uses. Sorry if I don't know the name. I'm not very familiar with Infamous, but there's an option there. But yet again, is Sony and Sucker Punch going to be cool with that being done to their character? Another option could be Colonel Raddock from Killzone. I play PlayStation All-Stars, that's how I know about these characters. He has a variety of moves with weapons. He has a knife move, that teleport move. He is an evil character. He could fit, but the character I see as fitting best is Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Not only is Twisted Metal an ongoing franchise for Sony, being very popular, being very well known, the most recent entry in the series in Twisted Metal in 2013 really showed the gory, like, psychopathic side of Sweet Tooth, how he is a crazy killing psychopathic clown. And not only does he seem like he would fit well in the Mortal Kombat universe, he is very well known. He could have a variety of moves. Like, with this whole variation system now, having 3 different variations for the character, you could do a bunch of things. You could have one variation where he's using mostly fire attacks. That could be one like that. He could breathe fire, he could throw and use fire attacks, throw Molotov cocktails. Another variation could be more of using, like, weapons, like he has landmines, he has, like, his shotgun attack, missile attacks. That could be another variation with more firearms. Another one could be like he could use his giant machete sword as an attack and have a chainsaw, more weapons like that. And maybe a grappling, throw a grappling stuff in there as well as a variation. And for possible fatalities, he could maybe use his sword and cut people. He can use a chainsaw. He can have, like, the ice cream truck come off screen and hit somebody, or fall down to the screen and crush somebody, or turn into Sweetbot and just start unloading on somebody with the machine gun. But I do think Sweet Tooth is possibly the best option for a PlayStation exclusive character. Now let's move on to Xbox characters, and I've been seeing a lot of people request characters maybe appearing from Killer Instinct. Now, Killer Instinct finally back on top after so many years of waiting for a new game, finally came out. Like, yes, Killer Instinct, fighting game, very cool, very big now. I just feel like there is possibly more, like, iconic, more well-known Xbox characters to be included. Yes, Killer Instinct's been known for so long, but I feel like when you think of Xbox, you think of Master Chief, you think of Halo. Like, I feel like he'd probably be the best option for a character. Like, M-rated game, iconic character. It just begs the question yet again with Microsoft, are they going to be cool with what would happen to Master Chief in a Mortal Kombat game, with fatalities, with the gore, with all that? And another option that could be is Marcus Fenix from Gears of War. like another character where M-rated game, weapon system, like a lot of guns and grenades and stuff are going to be implemented into their attacks. Also, both Gears of War, Halo, very popular shooting games for Xbox, very brutal and violent. I really don't think Microsoft is going to have a problem letting one of these characters in, and Xbox needs a character in this game. And not only that, I feel like guest characters are good because not only like is it going to make the game get more hype and like get more attention, people are going to be like, wow, I could play as Sweet Tooth, or I could play as Marcus Fenix, or I could play as Master Chief. It's going to get people talking and want to buy the game. But now let's talk about post-launch DLC characters for guest characters. Now, I've been seeing tons of requests for certain characters. Here in a second, just a couple of characters people have been requesting. But Ed Boon has talked about DLC characters. For example, when they added Freddy Krueger in MK9, he was the most downloaded character. When they added Scorpion to Injustice, yet again the most downloaded character. So I think it'd be a smart move, yet again, if NetherRealm made this decision for MKX. Now, Ed Boon has addressed this with DC characters by saying he doesn't want to include them because he said he has no desire to cut Batman's head off or to kill Superman. But he didn't say anything about supervillains, so maybe Deathstroke or the Joker, they would be viable options, but I really don't see them including like DC characters like that. But now let's get to my top 10. At number 5, I think, yet again, they should go with the horror movie genre and pick an iconic character. At number 5, I think Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. At number 4, I'd say Predator. Predator has been highly requested. I can't even believe how many people I've been seeing ask for Predator to be in the game. At number 3, I'd say Michael Myers, mostly because yet another iconic character, and somebody tweeted Ed Boon about him and he said he seems to fit. But another character at number 2, I would say Rorschach. Now, a lot of people might be asking, why would you think Rorschach? And it's not because he's sort of, that kind of looks like him in the character select screen. Ed Boon said that's just there to troll people and those like portraits. The main reason is because he is owned by DC. He's not connected with like Batman, Superman, and he is a very dark, gritty character. If you've ever seen the movie Watchmen, in the movie he's really brutal, he's violent, he's badass. I think he's a great character and will make a great addition. But my number one pick, who I really think is going to make it, is, of course, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. I mean, you had Freddy Krueger in the last one. You really can't top that. I mean, Freddy Krueger is one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic horror movie characters. And if it's not him, it's Jason. Like, that is just another character, brutal, iconic, like, Jason is just an awesome character, and I think he'd make an excellent addition. I feel like people would definitely, in a heartbeat, shell out that extra money for DLC to play as him, no doubt. And what would even be better if Freddy returned, and then you could do Freddy vs. Jason on Mortal Kombat X. I think that would be a really smart move by NetherRealm and the guys to do that, so he would be my pick. But now I want to talk to you guys about something that involves actor Kiefer Sutherland. Yes, star of 24, Kiefer Sutherland. Now, going back to February of this year, Kiefer Sutherland did an interview with IGN where he accidentally revealed he worked on Mortal Kombat. Now, he didn't say which one, but it seems likely it was X. But before that, he voiced none other than Snake in Metal Gear Solid 5. So when I first heard this, I was thinking, is Snake going to be in this game as a guest character? Or is Kiefer Sutherland just possibly voicing a new character or a returning character from Mortal Kombat? But now it raises more questions because recently on Twitter, about a month or two ago, somebody asked Ed Boon about Kiefer Sutherland, what role he's taking, and he responded by saying he's not an MKX. So this can bring up a number of things. Was Kiefer Sutherland, like, did he walk off? Did he quit? Was he fired? Is he really voicing in MKX? But Ed Boon, like I said before, he accidentally revealed this, so Ed Boon said, I'm going to have to cover this up now by him being included in the game because it's a dead giveaway for Snake. I have no idea, but there are some options here, so I want to hear what you guys have to say regarding this, as well as all the stuff regarding guest characters. Who do you guys think is going to be included as a guest character, or who would you like to see? Please comment it away, console exclusive, guest character, whichever you like. And just a quick recap of my top 3 picks. I picked Sweet Tooth for the PlayStation exclusive. Very violent character, great moveset. He'd fit perfectly, I think, and a little biased because I used to play Twisted Metal back in the day when I was younger. Marcus Fenix over Master Chief. I think he would fit a little better, and I think Gears of War is a little more violent than Halo, so I choose him. And, of course, Jason, iconic character. I'd love to see him and Freddy back and duke it out in this game. And I really hope they can get the rights to him because that would just be incredible to have Jason in this game. So there's him. And also, if you guys are fans of Mortal Kombat, any other fighting game, or a big fan of Smash Bros. Or Nintendo news, make sure you hit subscribe for future videos and check out my channel for all my stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to share your thoughts, and I'll see you guys later.